Good morning, everybody. Renee here with Luminous Cosmetics, walking you through everything you need to know about airbrushing. We're going to talk about what comes in your kit. We're going to talk about every product that comes in there, how to airbrush, how to get the most of your new products. And every day this week, I'm focusing on a little bit of summer lovin'. So we want to talk just about a few other ways to spice up your summer makeup routine and what you can do to do that. If you are new to our channel, let me go ahead and pop over here. Go ahead and subscribe to our channel and turn on those notifications because you don't want to miss a thing. We're going to talk about your whole system here today. We've got blush, we've got foundation, we've got a product called Love. Now, it might be new to you, and that's okay, but we're going to talk about it because it's one of my absolute favorite products. All right. Good morning, Amber. Good morning, Candy. Thank you guys for joining. I'm keeping my summer hair vibes this week. So yesterday we had a bun because of the humidity. Today we've got those natural waves going on. So I'm just going to clip those back before we get started. No, well, that didn't quite work. All right. We're going to clip those back to get started. So let's get this thing going. So this is pardon me. Hold on. Woo! So sorry, that came out of nowhere. All right, so this is our system, and we have our stylus here. Your stylus, you want to hold it just like a pen. This is your trigger. It is going to release your product. When you turn it on, you're going to feel the air. You're going to feel the air. That is normal. As you can see, let's see if we can get a little wind blowing here. See, we can see it. The air is moving. So that's okay. You want it to be moving. You also will get a spill-proof cap, which is something that I need the most. I'm a little clumsy. So there you go. Let's talk about a few things that you need to do to get started to have the most success doing your airbrush. So I'm going to grab a piece of paper here because we're going to do a demo. Now the demo is, we're going to do a white piece of paper. You can do this at home. And although we call it a demo, it's an amazing way to get started practicing. So I'm going to show you an example here. This is our Silk Foundation. And when you get it, you might see some of this separation. Guess what? That's okay. That is totally normal. Totally normal because our product is water-based. So you have to get all of those pigments that make up your beautiful foundation mixed together. Good morning, Tamberly. So let's put a few drops into our system here. And this is your foundation well. Now for this demo, I'm just going to use a few drops. Practice. If you find that you have a color that is not perfect for you, or maybe it's your winter color and you are working on your summer color, then use a few drops of that to get started. Trust me, you'll have plenty to do plenty of makeup. We also send you 2 bottles to make sure you get the right color and also that you have enough to practice with. So we just want to practice over here. So get used to that feeling. It feels different than regular makeup, and that's okay. It should, because it is not regular makeup. Keep that stylus moving, and you want to stay 4 fingers from your skin, barely pulling back on the trigger. So what do we mean? This is where I can show you. If I try it on my skin, it's because of the nature of airbrush, it's going to be very difficult to see exactly what comes around. All right, so we're just going to follow these simple suggestions right here. We're going to pull back on our trigger very lightly, and we're going to continue to keep moving. As you can see, we get a beautiful, even application. The more I pass over that area, the more coverage I get. But if I come too close, see, way too much product, open up way too much, just way too much. So it also, as you can see, up here, it's dry, and down here, it's wet. So your airbrush product, when you're doing your airbrushing, should not be wet. It should be barely noticeable on the skin. So try it. Try it on a piece of paper. Hold that like a pen, because you're going to feel in so much more control the first time you try it on your skin. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Jacqueline. Hi. Hello, everybody. Hi. All right, so before we get started, I told you we were going to do some things in the vein of summer makeup. And one of the most important things that I like to do in the summer for sure, actually, I like to do it a lot, but I love using our Velvet Veil Serum. So this is a skin perfecting serum. It instantly blurs texture and pores. It also is going to help with some redness. Oh, I put lotion on, so my hands are a little, here we go. Now, what you can do with this one is put a few drops on your fingertip. There we go. You don't need much. That's enough probably for my whole face. And I'm just going to soften it out around my skin. I'm going to blur pores. It's going to help keep some of that shine down. It's going to be a matte finish, but it is not a drying finish at all. So sometimes matte can be associated with dry looking, but this gives such a soft velvet finish that even if you're not wearing makeup, you can easily wear Velvet Veil to blur out those pores and texture. Now for me, I have my pores are the biggest right here. So I really like to use Velvet Veil, especially around the sides of my nose and right here on this part of the cheek. So this one's great with or without makeup and works best under Airbrush foundation. As you can see, we have this beautiful, beautiful blurring effect to the skin. It's just so beautiful. It just really blurs. And my skin feels like silk after, or velvet. I would say it feels velvety smooth because it doesn't have a slick to it. So it's fantastic with or without makeup. Super the easiest way to get some just blurring of the skin and softening of the pores. Great to wear under your makeup in the summer, just because I feel like we can see some of my redness is gone. I feel like I'm not going to use as much makeup. I feel like my makeup's going to wear better because it acts as a primer as well. So just tons of just smoothing going on. All right, let's get into using our foundation. Candy says that this is the best thing ever. That's Velvet Veil. And you know what, Candy? I can't help but agree with you because it is fabulous. So check out Velvet Veil if you have not yet. We have actually had requests of getting our Velvet Veil in by the drumful to just put it all over our whole bodies. Hey, I don't think I'd complain about that. So check out Velvet Veil if you have not yet. And I'm going to just show you up here. Candy says the best thing ever. Tamberly also agrees. So hello, we can't go wrong. We've got complete agreement here, consensus of the beautiful minds that we have hanging out with us here on our channel. All right, so I'm going to go into Airbrush Foundation, and just so you know, for just frame of reference, I'm using shade 040. There we go. Let's check this out. Adding a few drops here. It says use 6 to 8 drops. Now, when you first get started using it, it's okay if you use a little bit more. It's normal because you're going to feel the compulsion. It's going to be a compulsion. You're going to feel like you need to put more makeup on. You're going to feel like you need to see it, but you don't. So as you can tell, normal foundation, you slap this on, right? And then you try to like rub it in, right? That's normal foundation. But for this Airbrush foundation, especially if you're new to this, you're not going to see a bloop of foundation there, right? You're just going to see how even. Look at that. It's just going to even you out. Now, I always forget, well, most of the time, I forget to do down the center of my nose. But as you can see, we're like, wait, why is she more flawless on this side? She has more imperfections and some redness on this side. But we don't have a line of makeup. Like, we don't have a line of makeup there. Hello? Isn't that what this is all about? Just flawless. Now, okay, I'm going to just break it down for you. I have, in my past, have associated flawless with heavy and a lot of makeup. Let's take that off the table. Flawless does not have to mean heavy, does not have to mean a lot. Flawless just removes imperfections, and honestly, the less you can see of the makeup, the better results that you're having. Hello? Do we see this? Like, it's just blurring in. This one is our sheer to medium coverage, so you can still see a little bit of my skin. I didn't really focus right here. You can still see my skin coming through, which a lot of women love, and I love it too. Like, I don't want to necessarily, we've got to wear masks enough. We don't need to wear them with our foundation, right? So just putting a little bit of that foundation on is giving us that even skin tone that we're looking for without a masky look. Hello, can we get a little bit of love on that? Love that. All right. Just going to use whatever's left. That's it. All right, let's get into blush and love. All right, we have Tulip Blush here, one of my absolute favorites. This is our pinkiest blush, and if you are into pinky, I love, let me show you our brush. Ugh. Are you sure it's not Monday, guys? It feels like Monday. All right. These are our blush colors. We have Soft Rose, Tulip, Natural, Apricot, and Plum. So amazing. These colors are just great options. Natural and Soft Rose are going to be the softest of our options. And then once you get into Tulip, then you go into Tulip, Apricot, and Plum, and those are going to be the stronger pigmented blushes. Tamberly loves, she agrees with that, and she always loved natural looking makeup. You're right. There is totally a way, like, you can definitely see, it's okay to see some makeup, that's okay, but we also want to see your skin. Like, you still are a person, you're not a mannequin, right? Jacqueline said, wow, look at this comment. Jacqueline agreed her skin has improving since she's been doing airbrushing. Love that. All right, let's add some blush here, guys. All right, just a few drops here of our Tulip Blush. Yes, yes, yes. We've got our chimes going on over here. Let's try a little blush, or a lot of blush. So for me, I love my skin to show up as my skin, but I'm okay to let my color show. So if I want to put blush, I want to see it. If I'm going to put bronzer, I want to see it. If I want to do shadows and liner, I want to see it. All right, we've got some agreement too with making your skin feel better and improving since you've been using Airbrush from Tamberly. And Candy says that it's like healthcare for your skin. That is what Candy says. All right, guys, let's wrap this look up with a little bit of love. Now, love is coming into your kit. The only thing that we didn't use in your kit today was our Velvet Veil. I feel like a little Julia Roberts-esque with this kind of like wavy, bigger hair, and I'm here for it. All right, so we're going to do Love. Love is luminosity, glow, healthy, great way to finish your skin. It's also hydrating, so you're going to get this really beautiful finish to the skin when you use Love. So I'm going to pop a little bit of Love. Now, Love is a use as desired product. So if you want a little bit of love, I like a lot of love. but whatever you're in the mood for, Love is just going to soften, give us a really pretty glow. It just gives us this lit from within luminosity. We look hydrated. It doesn't really have a color. Let me show you here. But you can see that it gives us a great glow and reflection on the skin. So it is definitely a hydrator. You can see I did it a little wet. So sorry, it'll dry down. It did a little much for the demo. I got a little excited on that. There we go. But you can see it really just reflects the light a lot better versus this really dull old hand. All right, everybody. I'll be back today at 10 and 12, doing a little bit more, maybe something new every time. So be sure to stay tuned, and we can't wait to see you then. Thanks, guys.